What's up, it's Troy. In this video, I want to break down why you're not losing weight, and I'm going to give you a roadmap on how you can actually do it. How did I learn this? It's because I was a personal trainer in the trenches, working with people one-on-one in groups, in very large groups. I ended up actually speaking at industry events and was a runner-up for personal trainer the year before. So I'm going to break down why this is taking place and then what you can do to fix it. After years of being a personal trainer and helping people to lose weight, and some people not to lose weight, to be honest, I started to notice patterns in people. So meaning, like, quite literally, I could sit down and talk with someone, and within a few minutes, I could see which people were going to lose weight and which ones weren't. There'd be people that come to me like, yeah, man, I really want to do this. I want to look like that. I want to lose some weight. And it was more that wanting type of energy. Like, I want to do this. I want to look good. I want to be ripped and fit. And then there was other people that came to me and were like, I have to do this. You could just feel this certainty in their energy and in their voice. They were determined. They were focused. They're like the point of a sharp spear. I remember somebody coming up one time and being like, so what kind of people do you like to actually train and work with? I kind of thought about it for a second. I was like, I like to work with the people that are ready to actually make it happen. And that's the type of client that I actually started to focus on, because I could sift through the noise and go, you're ready to lose weight, let's go. And you're ready to lose weight, let's go. And the key thing that I noticed with these people is they had what I call an emotional anchor. What that looks like is someone who has deep leverage over themselves. I'll give you an example. Let's say I was like, hey, all you have to do is lose 5 pounds and you'll get $1 million. Would you be very motivated to do that? And so what I realized was these people who had deep emotional anchors, and it's for a variety of reasons. Like, literally, maybe it's somebody who was very overweight and they sat down in a chair and the chair broke and it was in front of a large group of people. Like, I've had people like that. Like, they just had this maximum point of embarrassment and they're like, fuck this, I'm fucking losing weight. This is not happening again. Or I've had the guy who maybe went out with his kids to go throw the ball or do something like that, and they got exhausted. They started to sweat. Maybe they even rolled their ankle or hurt themselves doing something silly. And they're like, what the fuck? Like, this shit's got to change. It was an experience that created a deep emotional anchor. So ideally, we want to get ahead of that. I don't want you to have something bad or negative take place that kind of gets the leverage for you. We're going to create the leverage. So what you're literally going to do is create a synthetic version of this massive emotional experience right fucking now, before it takes place. I want you to identify 3 positive benefits that will take place if you do achieve your fitness goal. So quite literally, stop the video right now and write down 3 things that will take place if you achieve your goal. Now you're going to go further and you're going to write 3 more things that will take place if you achieve these 3 goals. So when that happens, like, maybe you're like, I'll get more energy, I'll feel better about myself, I might even meet a new person or a new relationship. Okay, great. Now you're going to write 3 things if that takes place. Damn, maybe I'll get a promotion at work. Maybe I'll start a business. Maybe I'll get married and have kids. Damn, that's really powerful. And then we're going to go one step further, and you're going to write 3 more things that might take place when you achieve that goal. So now that you're married, you got kids going on, you're making more money at work, you'll feel like you're actually living your dreams. You get to experience more life in more detail. And so do you see what you're doing? You're starting to create massive emotional anchors around achieving the thing before you actually have to experience something negative. Now, this was always the harder part working with the clients. And what I want you to do right now is actually write the negative things. So we'll call this one side the carrot, the reward. On the other side, we have to create the stick, the negative. And so you're going to write 3 things that may happen if you don't achieve this goal. If you don't start to get in shape and take care of your health, what might happen? Lower energy. I'll get sick more often. I might lose my job. I might never meet the person, whatever that is. From there, you're going to create 3 things that might happen if that takes place. So if you get sick more often, if you have low confidence, low energy, what might happen? Damn, I'm not going to meet people. I'm going to be isolated. I'll feel ruined in life. And then what? I'll get sick. I'll fucking die. Whatever it might be. Like, quite literally, you have to get deep detail in those emotions and feel them. Because here's the key. The thing that makes you unique, the things that separate us from robots, is our emotions. That's it. Emotions. So you have to create massive emotional leverage over yourself to actually move towards something. It's your emotions that make you human. It's what separates you from robots. And so use that to your advantage when you think about your goals and what you're trying to move towards. And then sadly, that might not be enough even. This is often why people come to work with me, is so they can have accountability and have someone help them with their blind spots. So what you must now do is create a system. So this is the literal conversation I'd have with people. So again, I'd pick someone who had strong emotional leverage that could work with me. I'd be like, all right, we're going to start training together. You have strong emotional leverage, but here's the one last step. And so what I would do is I'd go, let's look at your system. Okay, so you want to lose, let's just make this up. You want to lose 20 pounds? I'd be like, all right, you got to work out with me 3 times a week. So work out with me 3 times a week. And I'd say, here's a sample of what your nutrition looks like. Okay, nutrition looks like this. I'm gonna need you to be active at least 1 to 2 days outside of that. And to make sure that you're accountable, I'm gonna need you to log all of that in a journal and bring it to me for our first workout every week. So what I'm doing now is I'm creating an actual system that will work. That log is really powerful because it makes everything conscious so they can actually see what they're actually doing. It breaks the delusion and puts it into reality. So they're not just assuming they should be losing weight. Like, no, you're not eating well, you're not exercising, whatever it is. It puts it into actual frames of reality. So I would show someone their system. I'd say, this is the system that's gonna take for you to achieve the goals that you want. Not my goals, your goals. You want these goals, not me. I'm here to help you with them, but this is what's actually gonna take to get there. My next question would be, are you willing to do that? And I've had people who sit back, they look at it and they're like, no, I'm not. Fair enough, no problem, right? Your goal's not mine. But that's a good thing because now we've snapped the delusion and you realize what it actually takes to achieve the goal that you want. So maybe we need to adjust it. Rather than you losing 20 pounds, let's maybe make it 5 pounds. Now let's say you look at this and you're like, yeah, I'm down to do that. I've got emotional strength or emotional anchors and I understand the system. And yes, I can commit to that. Then you've nailed it. You've dialed it in. And then if you want to go one step further, then what you can do is you can actually create a non-negotiable. And so what that means is it might look something like this. We're going to do this for the next 3 months. You stick to this, you achieve your goals. If you don't do what we've set out to do during 1 week, you're going to have a consequence. And the consequence might be you shaving your head. That consequence might be you giving $1,000 to charity. That consequence might be you running that mountain behind your house 10 times, whatever it is. It's something that has massive, again, emotional leverage over the person. Like maybe it's $1,000 to some people that really stings. To other people, it's not that big of a deal. So you increase it. You're looking for ways to, again, connect to the emotions and understand the actual frame of a system that will lead you towards your goal. So it really is always about systems and emotions. Systems and emotions, because we all fall into the trap of believing that our brain is designed for success, but actually your brain is designed for survival. So once you understand that, then you can create a system and get emotional leverage that trains your brain to focus on success and not just survival. So that, my friend, was $1 million piece of advice. I hope you found it helpful. And so if you could do me a favor, I make these videos free for you to help you out so you can actually do the thing and achieve massive fucking success. But if you would do me a favor and subscribe, it costs you nothing and it goes a very long way. It shows me that you like the content and will help me to create more stuff like this for you. Until next time, peace.